Hi everyone, and welcome back to our YouTube channel, Life with Klee. Now, people who watch our channel a lot will know that Copper is on my left. He is the red and white Alaskan Klee, and Sky is on my right. She is the black and white Alaskan Klee. Now, I thought today I would answer a question that has been Googled over 24 million times, and that is, why does my dog stare at me? Now, if you own an Alaskan Klee like me, then there's a fairly good chance your dog stares at you a lot. People who watch our channel a lot will know that Copper is very expressive with his head tilts, he likes to talk, his tail is usually wagging. Sky on the other hand is much more stoic and she just stares at me a lot. And I was curious to learn what this behaviour was about. So I reached out to 8 different experts ranging from vets to animal behaviourists to learn why does my dog stare at me. When I got their responses back, there were 5 common themes and I'm going to run through them in this video. Quickly, before we get going, I would like to ask if you haven't already subscribed to our YouTube channel, please do. It would mean a lot to us. We're trying to hit 10,000 before the end of the year. And to everyone who's watching who has already subscribed, thank you so much. We really do appreciate it. But for now, let's take a look at 5 reasons why your dog stares at you. So the first reason why your dog could be staring at you could be pathological. And when I say that, I mean it could be a sign of disease. Experts that I've spoken to have said that a dog staring at you could indicate gastrointestinal diseases, neurological diseases, and various metabolic or nutritional diseases. However, the most common cause is neurological disease. So that is something to think about if you are concerned that your dog is staring at you. Thankfully, with Sky and Copper, we obviously experience a lot of staring, as Sky and Copper are doing right now at me. But they haven't actually experienced any diseases yet, so I haven't personally experienced the pathological reason. The second reason is the love hormone. So when a dog stares into your eyes, there's an increase in hormone oxytocin, aka the love hormone. This particular hormone can play a big role in social bonding. So your dog could be staring at you to communicate a social attachment. I think this is probably my favorite reason because, after all, who doesn't want to think that they're creating a loving bond between them and their dog? Sky and Copper usually get into bed with us the first thing in the morning and will stare at us, and it's usually to get some belly rubs or some sort of affection, so I love this particular reason. Thirdly, we've got dominance confirmation, so aka figuring out who is dominant. So if you're submissive, you're going to look away to the ceiling or to the floor. On the other hand, if you're dominant, you would not look away, you would maintain the gaze. So some experts that I spoke to say that this could set up the hierarchy of the pack, and I guess in this case, potentially the house. And I won't lie, I do find this one slightly perturbing because Sky is always staring at me and I guess she wants me to think that she's boss. Reason number 4 is anticipatory. Your dog is trying to figure out your next move. Are you about to get up? Are you about to leave the home? Are you about to go to the fridge? Commonly, your dog may be trying to figure out or anticipate when their next treat is coming or when their next meal is coming. Now, I know with Sky and Copper, and especially Copper, when it comes to his set meal times every day, he usually stares at Yasmin and I a lot, waiting for that meal to come, like he's trying to give us a signal that it's time for food. Finally, they could be trying to engage with you. So they could be trying to create an engagement between you and them. So they could be looking to interact with you, whether it's throwing their toy, playing a game of chase, giving them some belly rubs, feeding them a treat, taking them for a potty. There are an array of potential reasons. For example, Sky will often run over to us with the ball in her mouth and just sit looking up at us, clearly trying to engage with us and create a communication saying, "Please throw my ball, I want to play with you." Alternatively, Copper will come up to us and just sit looking at us. And usually that's to indicate that, "Dad, I need to go outside, it's time for me to potty." Well, I hope you guys found that useful. I really enjoyed learning a bit of information about why my dog stares at me from those experts. Personally, I think Sky stares at me a lot for trying to engage with me. I think she's trying to anticipate my next move because I am quite tall and she's quite small, and I know she can be quite wary of how I move. I think perhaps there is a dominance element. Sky is quite stubborn. And of course, I'd like to think that she gets a release of oxytocin when she is trying to engage with me by looking at me. So if you haven't already, please do hit subscribe to our YouTube channel. Like I said earlier, it would mean the world to us. We really do appreciate everyone who supported us by following and subscribing to our YouTube channel. You can also find us on Instagram and TikTok at Life of Klee. But for now, we're going to say goodbye. So thanks everyone for watching. And we'll be back soon with more copper head tilts and more engaging videos soon. Thanks guys.